Hi there and happy Monday. Welcome to another episode of Life is All About Choices. I'll take off my glasses so that the sunshine isn't shining off the glass, and I'm really excited to talk to you today because today I wanted to talk to you about self-worth and your net worth. I'm sure you've heard people talk about the impostor syndrome. Someone who feels that they've gotten a lot of knowledge, maybe they've gone to school, they've learned what it is that they want to learn, but they just feel inadequate to teach it. Something is bothering them in their subconscious. There's a certain belief that they have that they don't have a right to be teaching what it is that they're teaching. Or when you are getting to the top of your game and you're up there and you're feeling like, yes, I've made it. I finally made it. I have done all of this. Now I rock. But then you just feel like, oh yeah, but that same little you that started out with that big dream is now up here, realizing and living that big dream. But that little you, that same thought process you, is the one that's up here. So how do you take that mindset of you who have climbed the ladder of success, you who are continuing to level up, you who are rising above, and you've done all of the work, and not that there's never work to do. Of course, we always have work that we want to do, but you're up there and you're doing things and you're happy and you're just feeling like, yes, I've put all this work and effort into it. Now I'm ready to reap the rewards. But there's something inside of you that has that imposter syndrome, like, who am I to be teaching this? Who am I to be telling people how to do this? So that's what we mean when we talk about your net worth and your self-worth. So maybe you're leveling up in your influencer worth or your financial worth, but you still have that belief about where you were way down here. So as you are climbing the ladder of success or the corporate ladder or whatever it is that you're going from this level of your career, and as you excel and you go up, it's really, really important to do a self-check with your self-worth. And it's not about, do I deserve to have this? Of course you deserve to have it. We all deserve to have whatever dream we dream of. Whatever it is that we truly, truly want in our life, we absolutely deserve to have that. So as you're climbing up, stop and ask yourself, okay, now I've gotten to this level. How do I feel about myself? How do I feel about where I am? Check in with yourself. Do you feel that you've had to step on certain people to get to where you are? So is there some guilt involved? Or maybe you were going up and about the same level as someone else and they didn't make it, and now you're feeling kind of bad, like, oh gosh, I made it, but so-and-so didn't make it. Or maybe the people that you started with are still kind of down here and you've elevated and you don't really know how to talk to them anymore. And it's not necessarily because you think you're better than them, but you realize that now you have less in common, and maybe you have guilt around that or frustration. Maybe you're not as far along as you think you should be, and there's anger around there. So all of that determines how you see yourself. How do you see your self-worth? Do you believe that you deserve to have everything that you want? Do you believe in infinite possibilities? Everything that you want is yours for the taking if you just reach out and believe that you can have, do, be, see, whatever it is that you want to have, do, be, or see. It's yours. But as you are walking this journey, traveling this journey, it's so important for you to check in with your self-worth. I've seen so many people who have elevated in their financial status, but they've done nothing with their education or their level of how they present themselves or speak to other people. And then you have people who are wanting to be around them and be near them because of the financial boom. You know, they're like, whoa, this is the person I need to be around. But then you say, oh, but gosh, you know, they're not really doing anything to level up in all other areas of their life. And so when you want to think about how you're leveling up, where are you going? What part of that ladder are you climbing? As you make that climb, check in with yourself. Ask yourself, how do I feel about this level? Now, here's the thing that I will caution you. As we are leveling up, we tend to not see it. We are working so hard with our eye on the prize about where we want to go. We tend to not see the successes as we're going up. That's why it's so important for you to celebrate the successes. If you get up every morning and set intentions for your day, what is it that you want to accomplish? At the end of the day, do you give yourself credit for it? Or are you really hard on yourself and you just say, of course I did that. I set my mind to it and this is what I was going to do and I did it. It's very, very important for you to acknowledge the successes. But so often we are concentrating more on what we think we didn't succeed at than what we did succeed at. All of these play into your mindset as you climb and level up in your life. So as you're going up in the ladder of success, or in the corporate world, or maybe it's just motherhood, you know, you're saying, yes, I feel so much better with the knowledge I have today than the knowledge I had yesterday. Maybe it's in your relationships. Your relationship is growing and you're feeling like, oh, it's so much easier to do this now and that. And do you celebrate the successes? And then when you get to that certain point, what are you doing to really make sure that you're in the mindset of this level and not in the mindset of where you started out? It's very, very important for you to do that self-check, that mindset check, to know that you are taking your self-image, your self-worth, your self-esteem, your self-confidence, your self-image, your self-love with you every step of the way, so that you're on track this way. You're balancing and going up this way. Because there are too many people who have climbed to the top of wherever it was they wanted to go, and then they realize that they left behind relationships, how to talk to people, how to converse, how to even just be around other people. Or they have that imposter syndrome, as I said, and they don't really feel like they deserve to be where they are. Or they do deserve to be where they are, and they believe that, but they don't know how to talk to other people. So it's really important that you want to give yourself a self-check. Check in with yourself. Where are you on your self-worth? Is it matching your net worth? Because as you go up, right, your financial status is probably going to increase with you. So as your net worth grows, make sure that your self-worth is going right along with it. If you need any help with this, connect with me at masteringyourbeliefs.com. And in the meantime, this is Nancy Muller reminding you, life is all about choices. Ciao for now.